It's the 16th of December! Hooray! Time's really flying by. It's crazy. Today, we are going to do something a little bit different with the Scholar's Box. You and I are going to go outside. So here we are. This is a hawthorn bush tree thing. It does red berries in the times. Anyway, come a bit closer. Because these trees are super spiky. They've got these big thorns on them. There's some big ones there. You see those? Very prickly. So we're going to snap some of these off. Yeah, I've got a couple of big ones, a couple of smallies. But these are what we're going to use with our next project. So, seeing as I was losing my fight with the hawthorn bush tree, I obtained some larger spikes off camera. But I've got some biggies here, and I've got some littlies here. Now, what's Andy doing with these spiky bits from the hawthorn bush tree, you might be asking, that grows berries in the thyme? I'm going to make you some needles, my friends, and I'm going to show you how to make needles out of these spiky bits, because they're useful. So first off, we're going to want to make this end nicer. I've got a nice fresh blade. There we go, we'll get through it eventually. And now I'm going to start taking off all these little knobbly bits, so that we've got a smooth, you've guessed it, shaft. Now that it's deburred, what we're going to do is we're going to strip off the bark everywhere except the tip, because that's the spiky bit and that's the bit that you want to keep. And it's kind of, because it's got the bark on it, it's actually harder. So we're going to strip the bark back on the rest of the needle, make it nice and smooth so that it will pull through your fabric. Just taking all the knobbly bits off, all the rough bits off, and leaving us with that hard tip and the green wood exposed. Now, you'll want to shape the eye hole. This is going to be the hardest bit, I think. So, what I intend to do is I intend to flatten it a little bit and then use that flat wood to basically put a little oval hole in it. I'm going to take this opportunity to just shape that end a little bit more. Make sure there's no burr on it. Now, for the fiddly bit. I'm just going to slowly widen that hole up. And have at it from the other side too. But we have, along with some holes in our table, one hawthorn needle. Now what you want to do is you want to leave these to go hard. You want them to dry and you want them to basically stiffen up. Because it's quite prone to just splitting, I've discovered, you get a split where the eye is, You can probably just dip it in a little bit of PVA after it's dried, just to keep them together. It'll help reinforce them, to make it a little bit easier. But that's the basic needle, my friends. I'm going to use some more now. So there you have it. That was a quick little project I thought might be interesting to some people. If you need a fix in a bind, your hawthorn needles got ya. I'm just gonna prove that they work. Oh. By putting them in this fabric here for you. Now I'm going to leave these in the box so that they harden up. If you want to speed up that process, you can use something like silica gel or salt to pull the moisture out of the green wood. But here we are, 4 beautiful hawthorn needles for your crafting projects. I've been Andy, this has been the Scholars Box. I hope you have a lovely Merry Christmas.